Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO is your sports source for East Central Kansas, and we welcome you to this broadcast of Ottawa Aeros Post 60 American Legion Baseball, brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Sutton's Jewelry, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and by Kansas State Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, Arvest Bank, also by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Croucher Abstract, Ottawa Chiropractic, and Goppert State Service Bank. Now let's go to the field for Ottawa Aeros Post 60 American Legion Baseball. Here's KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
And good evening, everyone, from Harvey Drake Field here at Olis Cox Sports Complex. Time for some American Legion baseball action on a Tuesday evening. Ottawa and Leavenworth will play one 9-inning game here this evening. It's Ottawa a warm-up for the Fike Woodbat tournament. It's being played over the next 5 days up at Blue Springs, Independence, several other locations up in that eastern part of Jackson County, Missouri. Ottawa coming off a rather disappointing trip out to Hayes for the Wild West Fest that took place last Thursday through Saturday. Arrows went just 1-4 in that tournament, had a couple of one-run losses and left a lot of men on base, had some defensive lapses, and it just was not their best effort out there, and they'll look to try to get things back on a better track here tonight against Leavenworth. Let's give you the starting lineups for this evening's ball game. First of all, for Leavenworth, leading off, playing at second base, A.J. Ortega. Batting second and doing the pitching will be Cody Kessinger. Hitting third in left field, Leighton Brown. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jackson Nicodemus. The third baseman, Owen Welsh, will bat fifth. Hitting sixth and playing shortstop, Mason Kahn. In center field, batting seventh, Ethan Welsh. Right fielder, Carson Kellogg, will bat eighth. Hitting ninth and catching, Jake Valdez. And an extra hitter batting 10th, Jake Johnson. For Ottawa, leading off and doing the pitching, at least starting on the mound tonight, Lane Aldig. Batting second, the center fielder, Logan Morton. Hitting third and doing the catching tonight, Ryan Laurie. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Brett Hadel. Hitting fifth, playing at third base, Carson Hine. Batting sixth at shortstop, Brady Beats. First baseman, Jack Lytle, will bat seventh. Hitting eighth, playing in left field, Wyatt Sink. Batting ninth, the right fielder, Connor Kiefer. And Ottawa has a couple of extra hitters. Batting 10th will be Quentin Carver, and hitting 11th will be Matt Fanning. Again, one 9-inning game here this evening. Ottawa plays tomorrow against an Omaha team, 1:30 first pitch, and that game will be at Chrysler Stadium in Independence, Missouri. Then Ottawa plays a couple of ball games on Thursday. They'll play against SMCI, and that is out of DeSoto, Missouri. And they play that game at 12:30 at Hidden Valley Park, field number 3. And then later on at 5:30, they'll travel to Grain Valley High School to take on Post 313 out of St. Peters, Missouri. And then Ottawa on Friday has a 5:30 contest against the host Fike team at Jim Moran Field at Hidden Valley Park. And then depending on how the team does, they'll play at least one game on Saturday and hopefully make it into the winner's bracket. And we'll have action for you throughout the week right here on KOFO. Casey Weeder will be bringing you play-by-play tomorrow. I'll be there for the couple of ball games on Thursday, and then on Friday, Luke Queen will be up in the city. So we're kind of trading off duties as it's a bit of a long drive. Good tournament, certainly, and we missed playing in it last year, of course, due to the COVID pandemic. So looking forward to get back there again for games this week. Lane Altick with warm-up tosses. Defensively behind him in left, Wyatt Sink, Logan Morton in center, Connor Kiefer in right. Third baseman's Carson Hine. At shortstop tonight, Brady Beats. Brett Hadels at second. Jack Lytle playing first. Ryan Laurie is behind the plate. And again, left-hander Lane Altick on the mound. Lane on the year, 3 wins, no losses, an earned run average of 1.02. 5 games, 20 and 2/3 innings, allowed 12 hits, 7 runs, 3 earned, 6 walks, and 12 strikeouts. Have the first pitch of tonight's game after this 1-minute break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Protect your real estate investment with title insurance from Croucher Abstract and Title Company. A one-time premium payment covers you against title fraud, forgery, undisclosed heirs, and more. 785-242-3281.
On-site or online, Goppert State Service Bank has the tools and services to support all of your financial needs. Goppert State Service Bank, shaping the future since 1899. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Franklin County Emergency Communications Center, Franklin County Sheriff's Office, Ottawa Police Department, and Wellsville Police Department would like to invite you to protect yourself from scams and fraud. No law enforcement agency or government entity will ever call to tell you that you have a warrant. No legitimate business or government entity will accept gift cards as payment for anything, including fees, bonds, or taxes. Consider it a scam if someone you don't know is asking you to purchase a gift card, and never give out any personal information. When it comes to being scammed, it is only appropriate to call law enforcement to report when you have lost property, money, or your identity has been stolen. Don't underestimate what scammers will do and say to you in order to get your information or money. When making online purchases, use caution, even when using trusted buyers or sellers. Use public parking lots or highly visible locations to exchange goods, and use verified secure digital currency exchanges. Protect personal information. The identity saved could be your own. Brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO Radio.
About ready for the first pitch here tonight. Would expect that Ottawa will be moving people around all evening long, especially with the pitchers, trying to keep staff in place for the upcoming ball games. So don't expect anybody to throw any more than 30 to 45 pitches at the very most, I would imagine, this evening. A.J. Ortega will lead things off for Leavenworth. He'll be followed by Cody Kessinger and then Leighton Brown. Ortega, right-handed batter. Altick's pitch is a fastball, pop foul back out of play. And game time is 6:31. Next pitch, swung on and missed. Oh-2 delivery. Breaking ball, waved at and missed, strike 3.
Pitcher number 2, Cody Kessinger.
Batter is the pitcher, Cody Kessinger. Tall right-handed batter. Pitch from Altick is inside and low. Wind blowing out just a bit toward left center field here tonight. Swing and a miss. Good fastball from Altick up in the zone. Another swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Left-hander ready, and his pitch. Breaking ball is low. First chance to see Ryan Laurie behind the plate. Count 2-2. Fouled it back. One out, nobody on. We're just underway in the top of inning number 1. Missed away, and the count runs full. Another pop foul back to the screen. Three balls, two strikes. And it's high, ball four. So Kessinger draws a one-out walk. The batter will be Leighton Brown. Matchup here, left-hander versus left-hander. Aldrich's pitch is right through there, strike one. Lytle at the bag, trying to keep the runner close. Swing and a miss by Brown. It's 0-2. Shaking off signs. Now has one he likes. Two-strike pitch. Struck him out with a fastball.
First baseman number 24, Jackson Nicodemus.
Two outs with the runner at first. Here's Jackson Nicodemus. Leavenworth, first baseman, hits from the right side. Aldrich's pitch is swung on and missed. Check the runner. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Two-strike pitch to Nicodemus. Just got a piece of it. Nicked it foul back to the screen. Another 0-2 offering, and again he fouls it back. Safe lead for Kessinger at first. Down low. Now a ball and two strikes. Curveball, strike three called on the inside corner. So Aldrich strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, one left. At the end of a half inning of play, the score is Leavenworth nothing, Ottawa coming to bat. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
It is possible to live your life pain-free with chiropractic care, and it starts by contacting Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, offering safe, effective, and drug-free care. Free your life from pain. Call Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, 785-242-4100.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Life goes on, and that means you prepare for the worst and hope for the best. You also should consider preparing for the inevitable. We can help with that. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Arrows come to bat here in the bottom of the first. They'll send to the plate Logan Morton and Laurie. For Leavenworth in left field, Leighton Brown. In center, it's Ethan Welsh. And in right, Carson Kellogg. Third baseman is Owen Welsh. Mason Kahn is the shortstop. At second base, A.J. Ortega. And over at first, Jackson Nicodemus. Doing the catching is Jake Valdez. And on the mound, right-hander Cody Kessinger.
Leading off for Ottawa, the pitcher number 23, Lane Altick.
Lane Altick will lead things off. Lane on the year hitting 176, no homers, and an RBI. Throws left, bats right. Kessinger throws a little high. Up and in to Altick, 2-0. Strike on the inside corner at the letters. Strike two, caught the outside corner with a fastball. 320 down the lines here at Harvey Drake Field, 360 to the center field fence. 2-2 to Altick, fouled it back. Another 2-2 pitch, and this one high and tight. Runs the count full. And it hits him in the back. So Altick hit by a pitch.
Center fielder number 6, Logan Morton.
Batter will be Logan Morton. Logan 325 on the season, no homers and 5 runs batted in. Left-handed batter. He'll square to bunt and take a strike. We're in the bottom of the first, 0-0. Arrows have a man at first, nobody out. Swinging away, pops it into shallow left. It's going to drop in for a hit. So runners at first and second, nobody out. Here is Ryan Laurie. 303 on the year, no homers, and a team leading 20 runs batted in. Pitch from Kessinger. It's up too high. Line to center field, coming on, and making a nice sliding catch is Ethan Welsh. So a nice play by Welsh out in center. Smart base running there by Altick. He didn't make a move, and back easily at second base. Now Brett Hadel will be the batter. Hadel 319, a homer, 14 runs batted in. And it's inside. Arrows left far too many men on base out in Hayes over the weekend. Fouled off third base side, 1-1. Altic was hit by a pitch. Morton dumped a single into left, and then Laurie out on a line to center. 1-1 to Hadel. That ball hit the left and over, and the ball carries over his head. Brown did not play that one well at all. Altic rounds third. He's going to score. Over to third base goes Morton. It'll be a double for Hadel. Now, we mentioned the wind was blowing out. That helped it a little bit, but I don't think Brown had a good beat on that from the word go.
Third baseman number 33, Carson Hine.
For Brett Hadel, that's his 9th double of the year. Second and third for Carson Hine. Carson, .390 on the season, a homer and 16 runs batted in. All the way back to the screen. Here comes Morton down the line, and he will score. Hadel over to third. Buried in the dirt. Nice stop there by Valdez. He didn't know where it was immediately, but it was right there at his feet. So he did the job he needed to do. 2-0 now to Hine. Way outside. And it's high, ball 4. Carson Hine draws a walk, brings to the plate Brady Beats. Brady 366, no homers, 9 RBI. Stretched by Kessinger, throw over to first, runner back. Arrows lead at 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. Check that, 2-0. They have runners at first and third, 1 out. Runner heads for second. The throw went to third, and Hine will steal second without a throw. Well, Kessinger was trying to pick the runner off over third, and Hine able to steal second easily. Low to Beats. Chopped over the mound. Second baseman knocks it down, but he'll have no play. A run will score. Beats on the air. He will pick up an RBI. Hine to third, and here's Jack Lytle. Lytle 133, no homers, 2 runs batted in. Left-handed batter. Big lead for Beats, and fairly close play over at first as they threw that way. Runner goes from first. The pitch is swung out and missed. No throw down to second. Fastball is high, 1-1. And now a ball gets away from the pitcher, and a runner trying for third, and he's in safely. Run down the line to score. 1-1 to Lytle. Way high. So the Arrows have jumped out in front 4-0 here. Still just one out. 2-1 the count to Lytle. Thrown hard but high, 3-1. And way high ball forward, another wild pitch. And down the line is Beats. He will score. Lytle at first now. Here's Wyatt Sink. Wyatt's averaged .244, no homers, and a couple of runs batted in. Line to left, that's a base hit. Lytle will stop at second. Wyatt Sink starting to swing the bat well.
Right fielder number 2, Connor.
Now Connor Kiefer. Kiefer, 176, no homers, 7 runs batted in. Fastball is high. Arrows now 3 hits already in the ball game. In for a strike, 1-1. Arrows have taken advantage of a couple of errors. A walk and a hit batsman. Couple of walks and a hit batsman. Fouled it back to the screen, 1-2. Arrows batting 11 tonight. Kessinger's 1-2 pitch. Low, gets away from the catcher. Runners will move up. Two. High. That one bounced out of the glove of the catcher. And down the line is Lytle. He will score. Count runs full to Kiefer. And a foul ball out of play. The next pitch for Kessinger will be the 32nd of the inning already. And here it is. Line to right, that's in for a hit. Sink will score. Kiefer with an RBI.
Extra hitter number 0, Quentin Carver.
Now Quentin Carver will bat. Carver 244 on the year with no homers and 9 runs batted in. Grounder to third, to second base, and a bad throw on into shallow right. Kiefer will head for third, and the Arrows will have runners at the corners.
Extra hitter number 5, Matt Fanning.
Matt Fanning will bat. Fanning 400 on the season, no homers, 14 runs batted in. Stretched by Kessinger. And the pitch. Up over his head, gets away from the catcher, and trotting down the line is Kiefer. He will score. Carver down to second now. Line to center, and Welsh will make another nice sliding catch. Well, the only two outs of the inning have been hit on the button, but Welsh, the center fielder, with a couple of very nice plays. Now back to the top of the order for Lane Altick. He got all this started by being hit by a pitch. Swings here and fouls it at the plate. So the Arrows have batted around here in the first. A little more difficult than usual with 11 in the order. Popped it up near the mound. Kessinger makes the catch, and the side is retired. In the first for the Arrows, they get 8 runs on just 3 hits. Is that right? There were 2 errors and 1 man left on base. At the end of 1 inning, Ottawa 8, Leavenworth nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Oh, deer. They're everywhere, including the road you're on right now. If an accident with a deer happens, call CarStar. We'll arrange a tow, contact your insurance, and start the repairs with iCar Gold Class service. Relax. We'll take it from here. CarStar, 242-8916.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
How can Kansas State Treasurer Lynn Rogers help you get ready for summer? At kansascash.ks.gov, we have millions in unclaimed cash for thousands of Kansans. And it's possible we have some of your cash too. Woo-hoo! Get ready for your next road trip, outdoor concert, or load up on bait and tackle for a much-needed fishing trip after you visit kansascash.ks.gov today. This ad sponsored by the Office of Kansas State Treasurer Lynn Rogers and this station.
Arrows have staked Lane Altick to a big lead here as Owen Welsh, Mason Kahn, and Ethan Welsh will come to the plate here in the second. Matt Fanning is behind the plate here in inning number 2. I would not expect for Lane Altick to throw many pitches here in this inning. Quentin Carver is also in the ballgame now. He's at third base.
Sitting on the Leavenworth third baseman, number 99, Owen Welch.
Owen Welsh will lead things off. Pitch count for Altick in the first was 20. Owen Welsh, right-handed batter. Altick throws low. In there for a strike. Curve, grounded slowly towards short, beats, comes up, and now can't get the handle, and Welsh will be safe on the air.
Right fielder number 4, Carson Kellogg.
Beats kind of took a circular route toward that baseball instead of charging it directly. Here's Mason Kahn. Long hesitation by Altick, the pitch, called strike. Kahn was showing bunt there, and Altick just kind of waited him out. called his bluff and said, "You're not going to do that," and finally he backed off it. Altic threw a strike. Fouled back to the screen, 0-2. In the dirt, got away from Fanning, runner down to second. One and two to Kahn. The pitch. Strike three called on the outside corner. Fourth strikeout for Altic. Now the batter, Ethan Welsh, also a right-handed hitter. Breaking ball is over. Check of the runner at second, the pitch. Way out in front of her breaking ball, strike two. Now the two-strike pitch. Got him with a slow breaking ball. Two outs. Here is Carson Kellogg. Pitch to the right-handed batter, swung on and missed. Carson Kellogg has an interesting crouch. About bent himself into a V. Swing and a foul tip, strike two. Stretch. 0-2 delivery. Runner goes for third, but it's a swung on and missed, and it doesn't really matter. Inning is over. Six strikeouts for Altic, and Leavenworth out here in the second. No runs, no hits, an error, and one left. We'll move to the bottom of the second. Ottawa leads 8-0. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
When was the last time you gave someone you care about a gift just because? It's not their birthday, not a holiday when they would expect it. It's just another day. And they're getting a new set of earrings, a new bracelet, a new ring, recreated from a family heirloom, just because. It doesn't have to be a special occasion for you to visit Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff can help you pick out the right gift from their vast selection anytime, even when it's just because. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
Ottawa Bible Church is a growing and thriving gospel-centered church. I'm Dave Edwards, a member of OBC, and I'd like to invite you to join us each Sunday morning as we gather for a rich sense of community, lively worship, and the expository preaching of the Word of God. We offer a mid-morning breakfast at 8:45, adult and children's Sunday school at 9:15, and services are at 8 and 10:15. More about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com. We hope to see you soon.
Leavenworth will make a few position changes here as we move to the bottom of the second. We see that Jake Johnson is now at first base. And looks like we have a new catcher. And that will be Mason Kahn. Arrows ascend to the plate. Morton, Laurie, and Hadel. Ottawa with 8 runs, 4 hits there in the first. took advantage of some generosity from the Leavenworth defense as well. Again, Arrows play tomorrow, 1:30. That's at Chrysler Stadium in Independence. Logan Morton will lead things off.
Number 6, Logan Morton.
Logan dumped a single to the left and scored a run his first time up. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back, pitch a strike. Fastball is high, 1-1. Kessinger, 38 pitches in the first. Down low. For the most part, the Arrows were patient with Kessinger in the first inning. Wanted that pitch, but decided to lay off it. It was high, 3-1. And way inside, he walked him. Now Ryan Laurie, who was retired on a liner to center his first time up. Morton gets his lead at first. Laurie takes the strike. Stretch. 0-1 pitch. Reaching forward, he fouls it out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch, runner goes, pitches inside, and there'll be no throw to second. And that one missed inside, 2-2. Morton out at second base, nobody out. Arrows on top 8-0 in the bottom of the second. Pop fly, foul, first base side. Everybody giving chase, but it will land over near the fence. Stretch, another 2-2 pitch. Line to left, that's a base hit. Round third, trying to score is Morton. The throw to the plate, not in time. Throw to second base, and Laurie slides in safety. Ball into center field. There goes Laurie to third. Aggressive base running there by the Arrows, and it pays off. Ryan Laurie picks up his 21st RBI. Now Brett Hadel, who doubled to left back in the first, drove home a run. Pitch from Kessinger. Hit down the left field line. That one's pretty well struck. And over to the left fielder, and he can't come up with it. He's going to drop along the foul line. Laurie's going to trot in to score. Hadel down to second base with another double.
Extra hitter number 33, Carson Hine.
Now Carson Hine, who walked, stole a base, and scored in the first. Pitch to him. Grounder to third. Welsh looks the runner back, throws in time, and there's one away. Batter Brady Beats. Beats reached on an error back in the first. A couple of runs home here for the Arrows in the second. They lead 10-0. Big swing and a miss. I'll tell you what, we need to probably do a little home canning here and preserve some of these runs. We may need them the rest of the week. Back behind Beats, 1-1. The Fike tournament, by the way, is a wood bat tournament, so runs will be more at a premium to start with. Runner heads for third. Pitch is lined into center for a hit. Hadel trying to score. Now has to hustle a little bit more. And Beats with a wide turn will hold on at first.
First baseman number 35, Jack Lytle.
Brady Beats has a couple of RBIs. Here's Jack Lytle. Jack walked and scored in that 8-run first. Arrows now with 7 hits. Beats got a big lead over at first. They'll throw that way, and it's a wild throw. Beats headed for second. He won't stop there. He will wind up at third. And now he's going to try to score. Throw to the plate, not in time. Well, the throw was wild, and you expect in that situation runner to wind up at third, but Johnson did not hustle back into the infield, and Beats just kept on going. Base is empty, 1 out, as Lytle stands in now. Pitches a strike on the outside corner. And now the catcher, Kahn, needing to adjust the pads on the back of his legs. Big swing by Lytle. He came up empty, 0-2. Nubber off the bat, fielded by the third baseman Welsh. The throw's in time, 2 away. Here's Wyatt Sink.
Fielder number 27, Wyatt Sink.
Wyatt lined a single to left his first time up. Arrows on top, 12-0, bottom half of the second. Caught the inside corner with the breaking ball, 0-1. Fly ball left field and shallow, tough play, and it's going to drop in front of the left fielder, Brown, and Sink will have his second hit of the night. A ball was hitting a mile in the air, but Brown was playing pretty deep.
Right field number 2, Connor Kiefer.
Now Connor Kiefer, who lined a single to right and drove home a run in that 8-run first inning. Inside to him. Low and outside, 2-0. That one's high and outside. 3 balls, no strikes to Kiefer. Carver on deck. Kiefer was taking the pitch right through there. That one caught the inside corner. Kiefer really didn't like that pitch. He thought it might have been ball 4. Now the 3-2, sink goes. Pitch is grounded up the third baseline. Big hop for Welsh. Throw across is in time, and the inning is over. The Arrows pick up 4 more runs on 4 hits. There were 2 errors and 1 left on base. At the end of 2 innings of play, it's Ottawa 12 and Leavenworth nothing. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is now offering Zumba on Monday nights. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness, cardio, muscle conditioning, balance, and flexibility. We are accepting in-person and online registration, so get signed up today. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Parenting doesn't come with a manual, so if you are currently raising children, you no doubt could use a little help. Whether you have a child who is potty training, a strong-willed 5-year-old, colicky newborn, or a rebellious teen, Life Care Center of Ottawa offers free parenting education to any parent of any age child. Not only that, while you are learning, you are also earning the resources you need to help care for your children, all at no cost to you. Call us today at 785-242-4500 to start becoming the mom or dad you were designed to be.
New pitcher for Ottawa here in the top of the third. It'll be left-hander Jack Lytle, making his 5th appearance on the season. No wins, no losses, an earned run average of 16.33. He's thrown 3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 10 runs, 7 of them earned. He has walked 9 and struck out 4. Ryan Laurie now over at first base. Carson Hine is out in left field, I believe. Did I see that? No, I'm sorry. He was taking some throws out there in the outfield, but he's not actually out there. Is that Hine in left? Yeah, Hine in left and Carver at third now. And Lane Altick is bringing his glove to shortstop. So we'll see the left-handed shortstop here in this inning. For Leavenworth, leading things off will be Bradley Garnett.
Extra hitter number 32, Bradley Garnett.
He's a right-handed batter. Lytle's pitch is down low. Lane Altick goes 2 innings, gives up a walk and strikes out 6. Grounder past the mound. Hadel on the backhand, off balance throw, and they got him. Nice play by Brett Hadel.
First baseman number 7.
Cadle ranging behind the bag at second and through as he turned and got him by a half step. Now Jake Johnson, the batter. Johnson, right-handed hitter. Lytle throws on the inside corner, strike one called. Swing and a miss. Ball tailing away from him. It's 0-2. Two-strike pitch. Down low. Arrows on top, 12-0. We're in the top of the third. Fouled out a play over the first base dugout. Struck him out. So Lytle strikes out Johnson, 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, A.J. Ortega, strikeout victim in the first. Lytle caught the inside corner, strike one called. Down in the dirt, 1-1. Next pitch, foul tip, strike two. Missed away. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And it's low and inside, count runs full. Strike three call, got him on the outside corner. Lytle works a 1-2-3 third at the end of 2.5. It remains Ottawa 12, Leavenworth nothing. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait. By free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really...
helpful?
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
No one likes to hurt, so if you do, contact the licensed physical therapist at Advent Health Ottawa. Their physical therapy plans can help you feel good again, in body, mind, and spirit. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com or call 785-229-8343. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Right-hander Owen Welsh will be on the mound now for Leavenworth. Cody Kessinger remains in the game. He's over at third base. Arrows will send to the plate here in the bottom half of the third inning Quentin Carver, Matt Fanning, and Lane Altick. Ottawa with 8 in the first, 4 in the second. And so far, Ottawa pitching has struck out 8. Tomorrow's opponent from Omaha, Nebraska. Scheduled 1:30 start. Casey Wheeler will be up in Independence to bring you that ball game. This, I believe, is Ottawa's last home game of the season. They play next Tuesday night at Leavenworth, and then the zone gets underway the next weekend. Quentin Carver to lead things off, reached on a fielder's choice back in the first. Welsh throws low. Curve is in there, strike 1. Swing and a miss by Carver. One-two pitch. Yeah, he froze him with that breaking ball, and he caught the inside corner, strike 3.
The catcher, number 5, Matt Fanning.
Now Matt Fanning. Matt lined hard to the center fielder, Ethan Welsh, who made a nice sliding catch his first time up. Outside to him. Inside 2-0. Ottawa's 2 opponents on Thursday at the Fike tournament are from DeSoto and St. Peters, Missouri, respectively. Swing and a miss, Fanning after that 2-0 hard slider. That one bends in there, 2-2. Fouls it off over the first base dugout. I'll tell you what, Mr. Welsh's pitches have got a little bit of bite to them. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. And Fanning down on strikes, 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, Lane Altick has been hit by a pitch, and he has popped to the pitcher. Strike on the outside corner. Missed away. Base is empty, 2 outs, 12-0 Ottawa, bottom of the third. Altick fouls that one back. Count to him 1-2. Strike 3 called. Mr. Welsh strikes out the side. Ottawa goes in order in the third. At the end of 3, Arrows 12 and Leavenworth nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
No matter what brand of AC you have, Adamson Brothers can make sure it's ready for the hot summer months ahead. Call today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Our next Royals ticket giveaway, courtesy of KOFO and State Farm agent Ryan Disbro, will take place on July 14th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show. If you stop by Ryan's State Farm office at 504 Redbud Avenue in Garnett to register, you could be sitting behind the Royals dugout on July 17th when KC hosts the Orioles.
Wind and pitch, and that ball is hammered deep to left center field. That's a way back, and that ball is out of here. Home run for Salvador Perez.
Register now to see the Kansas City Royals from State Farm agent Ryan Disbro and KOFO.
More fun with position changes as Ottawa here in this inning has Logan Morton at first. Wyatt Sinks at second. Brett Hadel has moved to right field. Carson Hine is now out in center. Looks like Carver's out in left once again, and I think that's Lowry over at third rather. For Leavenworth in the third, it will be Kessinger, Brown, and Nicodemus. Arrows jumped out quickly. They got 8 in the first and 4 more in the second. Cody Kessinger drew a walk in the first. Jack Lytle back to work. Pitch is hit to left center field. On the run is Carver, and he makes a nice running catch. Carver got a good jump on that one, made a nice play, and there's one out. Now Leighton Brown struck out swinging in the first.
Left fielder number 44, Leighton Brown.
Up over the head of Brown, 1-0.
Okay, I'll send it with his family parents on Thursday. All right, thank you.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. One delivery. Skied in the air on the infield. Third baseman Lowry makes the call, and there's 2 away. Now Jackson Nicodemus. Nicodemus was called out on strikes his first time up.
Shortstop number 24, Jackson Nicodemus.
Lytle's pitch. Fastball is up too high. Well thrown on the inside corner. It's 1-1. One delivery. Line to the left center field. That's going to be in for a hit. Carver will cut it off and hold Nicodemus to a single. Leavenworth's first hit of the night.
Pitcher number 99, Owen Welsh.
Now Owen Welsh reached on an error in the second. Swing and a miss. Count 0-1. Runner at first, 2 away. Outside. Lytle looks in for a sign. And the next pitch. Little inside, 2-1. Nicodemus, safe lead over at first. Grounder to the hole at short, fielded by Altick, and his throw will be high, and safe at first is Welsh. Nicodemus the second.
The catcher number 26, Mason Kahn.
And the batter will be Mason Kahn. That's really one of the reasons right there you don't play a left-hander at shortstop, because Altick had to spin and then didn't get a lot on the throw, and it sailed on him. Pitch to Kahn. Bounced up there. Nice play by Fanning. Kahn called out on strikes his first time up. Leavenworth threatening with 2 out in the top of the 4th. Ottawa leads by 12. Inside, 2-0. In for a strike. Strike 2. That evens the count. And the pitch. Down low, full count. With 2 outs, Leavenworth can move these base runners on the 3-2 pitch. The pitch is high to load the bases. Brings to the plate Ethan Welsh. Welsh, a strikeout victim in the second. A little bit high, 1-0. A single and an error and a walk after 2 were out. One-0 pitch to Welsh. Buried in the dirt, gets away from Fanning, runner to the plate. The throw will not be in time. So Leavenworth gets on the board. Time call. Lytle was maybe shaken up a little bit as he got slid into at home plate. God took his feet out from under him. Certainly want to make sure that the young man's okay. And the meeting on the mound is over. 2-0 to Welsh. That one bounced up there, and Fanning kept it in front of him. And another ball bounced up there, ball 4.
Right field number 4, Carson Kellogg.
First and third for Carson Kellogg. 0 for 1, a strikeout. Bases loaded now with 2 out. Pitch is low and away. And all of a sudden, the plate dancing around for Jack Lytle. Outside, it's 2-0. Strike at the knees. And the count now 2-1. Stretch. 2-1 pitch. Late swing and a miss. And the count's even 2-2. Two pitch. Swing and a miss struck him out. So Lytle gets out of it with minimal damage. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Ottawa error, 3 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Ottawa 12, Leavenworth 1. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Protect your real estate investment with title insurance from Croucher Abstract and Title Company. A one-time premium payment covers you against title fraud, forgery, undisclosed heirs, and more. 785-242-3281.
It's always exciting when your Kansas City Royals take the field. And with fans in the stands, it's even better in 2021. KOFO and our longtime title sponsor of Royals baseball, State Farm agent Ryan Dispro, and our game sponsors make it possible for you to hear the boys in blue all season so we can all stay together Royal.
Tonight, it's the Royals and the Cincinnati Reds from Kauffman Stadium. Join us for all the action. Royals-Reds coming up tonight at 6:30 here on the Royals Baseball Network.
Don't miss Royals baseball on KOFO.
Ottawa bats here in the 4th. Logan Morton, Ryan Laurie, Red Hadel.
Our second prize was a soft-side Yeti cooler. Different Yeti accessories. The winner of that.
Arrows on top, 12-1.
If you're around, please come up to the press box. Otherwise, we will notify you by phone.
Waiting for the catcher Kahn to get to the plate.
Thank you for your support of Ottawa American Legion Baseball.
Owen Welsh struck out the side in the 3rd. On in relief of the starter, Cody Kessinger, who threw 65 pitches in 2 innings. Arrows back in action tomorrow afternoon. Single game against an Omaha, Nebraska Legion team from Chrysler Stadium in Independence. Then Thursday, a couple of more ball games from the Fike Wood Bat Tournament. And we'll complete pool play on Friday against the host team Fike. Logan Morton will lead things off. Logan has singled and walked. He scored a couple of runs. Welsh back to work. Pitches inside and low. Inside out swing. He will line it to the left, and it'll get on past the left fielder. And Morton headed for second. He'll be in with a stand-up double. Now here's Ryan Laurie.
First baseman number 11, Ryan Laurie.
Laurie singled to left his last time up, 1 for 2 on the evening. Morton leads out at second. Pitch. Breaking ball is outside. Swing and a miss. Arrows now have 9 hits on the night. Popped into shallow right. Coming on is Kellogg. He'll make the catch. Morton's going to try for third, and the throw will come in way late, and so now Morton's going to try for home, and he's in safely. So, sacrifice fly for Ryan Laurie.
Second baseman, number 26, Brad Hadel.
Picks up another RBI, and he should buy Logan Morton a pop after the game or something, man. Here's Brett Hadel with the bases empty. He's doubled twice. Breaking ball over for a strike. Right fielder Kellogg just taking his time. Swing and a miss by Hadel. He's down on the count 0-2. And Morton was going to make it to third easily, and then the throw came to third, and Logan never stopped. Struck him out swinging. Ball pops out of the glove of the catcher, but down to first the throw goes, and Hadel is out on strikes.
Left fielder number 33, Carson Hine.
2 outs. Carson Hine, the batter. Carson has walked and grounded out. Up too high. Just about every one of Welsh's pitches look like it's a slider. Pop foul, and this one will get out of play, it looks like. One and one to Hine. Ottawa has a run home here in the fourth, and they lead it now 13-1. Missed low and away. Curve is in there, strike 2. Grounded foul up the first baseline. I'll tell you what, against this pitcher, you're going to have to go the opposite way. Hine, a little looper to the shortstop. He is out, and the arrows as well here in the fourth. But to get a run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. We played 4. It's Ottawa 13 and Leavenworth 1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Tech neck is real. If you're an avid mobile device operator and suffer from headaches, neck, and back pain, it could be tech neck. What you may not realize is your posture playing a huge part in your pain. It can be corrected. Find out more from Ottawa Chiropractic, 785-242-4100.
Our next Royals ticket giveaway, courtesy of KOFO and State Farm agent Ryan Disbro, will take place on July 14th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show. If you stop by Ryan's State Farm office at 504 Redbud Avenue in Garnett to register, you could be sitting behind the Royals dugout on July 17th when KC hosts the Orioles.
Wind and pitch, and that ball is hammered deep to left center field. That's a way back, and that ball is out of here. Home run for Salvador Perez.
Register now to see the Kansas City Royals from State Farm agent Ryan Disbro and KOFO.
New pitcher for the Arrows. Right-hander Carson Hine comes in here in the top of the fifth. Carson making his 9th appearance. His record, no wins, 1 loss, 1 save. Earned run average of 4.50. In 9 and the third innings, he's allowed 7 hits, 10 runs, 6 earned. He has walked 3 and he has struck out 3. Wyatt Sink is now over at first base. Lane Altick moved from short to second. Brian Laurie is the shortstop. And Brady Beats is over at third. Logan Morton moved back to center field. Jack Lytle's now in right. And Brett Hadel's in left. Well, at least Matt Fanning's in the same place. For Leavenworth here in the fifth, it'll be Garnett, Johnson, and Ortega.
Pitching for Ottawa, number 33, Carson Hine.
Lytle goes 2 innings, allows a hit and a run. It was unearned. He walked 2 and he struck out 3.
Number 32, Bradley Garnett.
Bradley Garnett stands in 0 for 1. Late swing and a miss. Get up the third base line, but foul. Here's Hines' 0-2 pitch. Check swing. He went around, strike 3. First strikeout for Hine, the 10th strikeout for Ottawa pitching here tonight. Now here's Jake Johnson. He struck out his first time up. Inside to him. Chopper, third base side, tough play for Beats. He'll have to hurry, and the throw gets him. I said Beats had to hurry. He took his time, and it was wise that he did that. He made a nice throw and beat Johnson by a step. 2 outs, and now A.J. Ortega. He has struck out twice. Hines' pitch misses. Fastball thrown low, 2-0. Base is empty, 2 out. 13-1 Ottawa, top half of the fifth. swing and a foul at the plate. Now the 2-1 to Ortega. It's way outside. And high, ball 4. That will get Cody Kessinger to the plate. Kessinger's going to turn around the bat left-handed now against the right-hander Hine. Called strike 1. Ortega out to his lead. Hine will throw that way. He's back. A 1 pitch. Fouled it off. Fanning through the signs. Hine comes set. And the 0-2. Struck him out with a high fastball. So Leavenworth out here in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base. We played 4.5. It's Ottawa 13 and Leavenworth 1. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. We have only a short time to make arrangements and take care of countless details. We pride ourselves in directing funerals that are flawless. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Brady Beats will lead off the home half of the 5th, then Jack Lytle and Wyatt Sink. Arrows 9 hits in the ball game. They have taken advantage of the generosity of the Leavenworth pitching and defense. Kind of needed a game like this. They've left only 2 base runners, too, after leaving a ton of runners on in Hayes over the weekend.
Heading off for Ottawa, third baseman number 9, Brady Beats.
Brady Beats to lead things off. Brady is 1 for 2. He scored a couple of runs, and he's driven home 2. Now has 11 RBI on the season. Breaking pitch, low and outside. Strike on the outside corner. Welsh works quickly. Brady again, the 1-1 pitch. Low and away. Popped it up and playable in foul territory. Johnson will make the catch, 1 out. Now Jack Lytle. Jack has walked and grounded out. He scored a run.
Right fielder number 35, Jack Lytle.
Curve for a strike. Fastball low. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball bent over, strike two. Missed away. Struck him out with a fastball. That is 5 strikeouts now for Welsh. 2 out in the inning. Wyatt Sink, the batter. Wyatt with a couple of singles.
First baseman number 27, Wyatt Sink.
Way out in front of that pitch, swings and misses. Might have gotten a foul tip on it, I guess. Arrows lead at 13-1, bottom half of the 5th inning. Strike two, caught the outside corner. Fastball high. One-two pitch. Low. Struck him out, had him fooled with that breaking ball. And the Arrows go out in order in the 5th, 3 up, 3 down at the end of 5. Arrows 13, Leavenworth 1. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Kansas summers can be brutal, but you know what's cool? Getting your money back at kansascash.ks.gov. The Kansas State Treasurer has millions in unclaimed cash for thousands of Kansans, and it's possible we have some of your cash too. Woo-hoo! Claiming your cash is quick, easy, and free to do at kansascash.ks.gov. Reunite with your money today. This ad sponsored by the Office of Kansas State Treasurer Lynn Rogers and this station.
Well, more changes for the Arrows. New pitcher is right-hander Quentin Carver. At first base, Lytle once again. Hine is at second now. Beats back to shortstop. Matt Fanning is playing third. And let's see what else we see out there. Ryan Laurie's in right field. And looks like Kiefer out there in left. Brett Hadel is now behind the plate. For Carver, it's his 6th appearance on the season. No wins, no losses, an earned run average of 3.82. He's thrown 7 1/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 7 runs, 4 of them earned. He has walked 13 and struck out 9. Here in the top of the 6th, he will face Brown, Nicodemus, and Owen Welsh. Hine goes 1 inning, walks 1, strikes out 2. Lights are on here. game just a little over an hour and a half old. Scheduled 9-inning contest. Leighton Brown will lead things off. He has struck out and popped to the third baseman.
Leading off for Leavenworth, left fielder number 44, Leighton Brown.
Carver ready, and his pitch. Bunted foul back to the screen. Miss blown away. Just off the outside corner, 2-1. Fouled it off over the third base dugout. 2-2 to Brown. Off-speed pitch is outside, full count. And he lost him ball 4. Now Jackson Nicodemus, who singled and scored his last time up,
24, Jackson Nicodemus.
he's also been called out on strikes. Carver throws a fastball high. Down too low, 2-0. Carver looks like he's just trying to guide the ball right now. Inside, 3-0. And high, ball 4, 2 on, nobody out. We got a 12-run lead in the 6th. You got to throw strikes. Here's Owen Welsh. Has twice reached on an error by the shortstop. Carver throws high. Way inside, gets past Hadel, runner down to third, and also Nicodemus into second. To Welsh. Fly ball into left center field, and that one's going to be in for extra bases. 2 runs are going to score into second and holding as Welsh, and it's now 13-3. Now Mason Kahn, the batter. He has struck out and walked.
Catcher number 26, Mason Kahn. No, number 2.
Pitch in for a strike. Strike 2, got the inside corner. 2 walks and a double, and Leavenworth has a couple runs here in the 6th. Runner headed for third, pitch way outside. There'll be no throw. Carver paid no attention to the runner at second base. Breaking ball in the dirt, 2-2. Fouled off. Looked like the arm of Hadel, but he didn't shake it or anything, so still a 2-2 count to Kahn. Runner at third, nobody out. Breaking ball, caught him looking. So now Kiefer's going to move to center field, Laurie over to left as Ethan Welsh comes to the plate. He has struck out and walked. Swing and a miss to the high fastball. Inside, 1-1. Bounced up there. Hadel made the stop. 2-1. Foul ball, third base side. Fanning gets chase, but he will not have any room. Count 2-2 to Welsh. Grounder to third. Up with his Fanning. He's going to come to the plate, and now they'll have him in a rundown. Bad throw, but a great catch by Beats in the tag for the out. Play goes 5-6. Welsh winds up at first base. He's there with 2 outs now. And the batter will be Carson Kellogg. Kellogg has twice struck out in this game. Pitch is low. You know, ordinarily in a 10-run ball game, you would not have your third baseman go home in a situation like that, but 10 runs is the run rule after 7, and Ottawa would like to keep it to where they have that 10-run lead. It was a good play by Fanning. Way high. Hadel had to reach up for that one. 2-0. Called strike, 2-1. Leavenworth has 2 runs home here in the 6th. They still trail 13-3. 2-1 pitch, late swing by Kellogg. He comes up empty.
That's right. I thought so too.
Inside, that runs the count full.
And really, I've never seen another one at a moment. Like, you be able to find it. Just where I thought,
Runner goes, pitches high. Carver lost him.
But I've never seen one.
And runners will be at first and second now for Bradley Garnett.
Extra hitter number 32, Bradley Garnett.
Garnett has grounded out and struck out. Down in the dirt, Hadel made another nice stop. Inside, 2-0. Line to left, coming on is Laurie to make the catch to end the inning. In the sixth for Leavenworth, 2 runs, 1 hit, no Ottawa errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the sixth. It's Ottawa 13, Leavenworth 3, and you're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Salvation has come. Now what? The triune God calls the biblical church to live sensibly. Paul wrote Titus to give us a view of what sensible living looks like. Ottawa Bible Church is currently expositing the book of Titus verse by verse to examine what a healthy church looks like in an unhealthy culture. Join us at Ottawa Bible Church on Sunday mornings throughout the summer at 8 and 10:15 a.m. More about us can be found at ottawabiblechurch.com. Hope to see you there.
Sounds a little bit odd to say, but Ottawa looking for maybe an insurance run or two here as they come to bat in the sixth. They'll send to the plate Kiefer, Carver, and Fanning. And Welsh has been on since the third inning. He gave up a run in the fourth. Connor Kiefer will lead things off. Connor has singled to right, grounded to third. Low and outside. Welsh again almost exclusively with hard breaking pitches. There's a fastball, and it's over, strike one. Missed away, 2-1. Kiefer swings and misses. And he's called out on strikes. 7 strikeouts now for Welsh. Quentin Carver, the batter, he has struck out and reached on a fielder's choice.
The pitcher, number 0, Quentin Carver.
Inside to him. Waved at and missed, 1-1. Ticked off the end of the bat, foul, 1 ball, 2 strikes. You know, the Ottawa hitters need to realize what they're seeing out here. They're trying to pull this guy, and they really need to take him opposite field. There's a chopper up the third baseline. It will veer off foul. If you try to pull a pitcher with a hard breaking ball like that, you're going to wind up at best hitting weak grounders to the left side, kind of like what Carver did right there. Another 1-2 pitch. And this one up the first baseline. It is a fair ball. And Jackson Johnson will step on the bag for the second out.
Third baseman number 5, Matt Fanning.
That'll bring Matt Fanning to the plate. Fanning lined to center in the first, struck out swinging in the third. Swings and misses here, 0-1. Another swing and a miss. Fanning down to the count, 0-2. Grounder up the middle, and that will get into center field, base hit. So Matt Fanning has Ottawa's 10th hit on the night. He's at first with 2 outs for Lane Altick. Lane 0 for 2, he has scored a run. Throw to first, Fanning is back in safely. Pitch is in the dirt, backhanded by Kahn, the catcher. We're in the 6th. Ottawa leads 13-3. Outside, 2-0. Strike, they'll throw behind the runner at first, and the ball gets away from the first baseman. There goes Fanning towards second. He won't stop there. And they'll throw to third this time, and he will be safe. Now it gets away once again, but over near the Ottawa dugout, so Fanning will have to stay right where he's at. Count now 2-1 to Altick. Strike 2. That error, the 5th on the night against Leavenworth. Fouled off over by the first base dugout. Stretch, 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Second baseman on the outfield grass got turned around. It's going to drop. Well, Ortega got turned around. What do you call that?
Outfielder number 6, Logan Morton.
It's not well played. We know that. I don't know. Let's give him a hit. Here's Logan Morton. Didn't mean to do that one. Fouled it off. Strike 1. Logan had himself a pretty good night. He's 2 for 2 with a walk and 3 runs scored. Well, Ottawa got that insurance run that I was talking about. Big swing by Morton. It's 0-2. Right down the middle, strike 3. So Ottawa out here in the 6th, but they do get a run. A couple of hits, one Leavenworth error, and 1 man left on base. At the end of 6, Ottawa 14, Leavenworth 3. And you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, Funeral Director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
Elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation comes in many forms. Elder abuse is taking money or valuable items, pushing, shoving, or leaving bruises. It's leaving the elderly unattended or without food when they cannot care for themselves. If you know or suspect an elderly person is being abused physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially, call the Kansas Adult Protective Services Hotline at 1-800-922-5330. Elder Kansans deserve honor and respect, not abuse. Remember, elder abuse is a crime. Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and aired in cooperation with the station.
Ryan Laurie brought on to pitch the 7th here. Second appearance for Ryan this season. He's pitched 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, but they were not earned.
Number 11, Ryan Laurie.
He did strike out a man in that inning of work. Lane Altick's over at first base. Connor Kiefer's at second. Carson Hine at third. Beats at short. Sinks in left. Morton's in center. And Carver's in right. So this is about as normal of a defensive alignment as you've seen from Ottawa here this evening. For Leavenworth, it'll be Jake Johnson and A.J. Ortega and Cody Kessinger. Leavenworth needs a couple of runs here to keep the game alive. Jake Johnson leading things off. He is struck out and bounced out to third. Laurie's pitch, inside corner. So Quentin Carver goes an inning, allows a hit, 2 runs, both earned, walked 2, struck out 1. Down to the dirt, 1-1. Actually, Carver walked 3 in that inning of work. Grounder to third. Hine up with it. Guns it across in time, 1 out. Now back to the top of the order, A.J. Ortega. Walked his last time up, 0 for 2. Pitch to him. High and outside. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One pitch. Caught the inside corner with a breaking ball, 1-2. Wind, 1-2 pitch, buried in the dirt. Now the 2-2. Strike 3 call, caught him looking. And 2 outs. It'll be up to Cody Kessinger to keep this game alive.
Cody Kessinger.
Kessinger is 0 for 2 with a walk. Low to him. Swing and a miss out in front of that pitch. Evens the count, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and swinging and missing. And the 1-2 to Kessinger. He struck him out. Hadel will have to throw to first, and your ball game is over. In the seventh for Leavenworth. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And the final here this evening, Ottawa 14, Leavenworth 3. We'll be back to wrap things up after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.com.
No matter the brand, Adamson Brothers can prepare your AC for the hot summer months ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort since 1983.
It's no secret that many of our youth are engaging in risky behaviors at earlier and earlier ages. We at Life Care Center of Ottawa are working to stem that tide by educating middle and high school students in Franklin and surrounding counties using our Relationships Under Construction curriculum. The week-long program is for grades 6 through 9 and takes students on a journey to recognize and avoid the pitfalls of poor lifestyle and relationship choices. RUC meets the state's requirements for sex education. Bring Relationships Under Construction to your school. Call 785-242-4500.
Well, the Arrows got their mojo back here tonight against Leavenworth as they beat them 14-3. Ottawa got 8 runs in the first inning, 4 more in the second, had 8 hits in the first 2 innings, a total of 11 on the evening, and 5 Ottawa pitchers scattered 3 runs. Just a couple of those were earned. And they moved the record to 12-15 with the win. For Ottawa, 14 runs on 11 hits. They committed 3 errors and left 3 men on base. For Leavenworth, 3 runs, 2 hits, 5 errors, and they left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher, based on rules, is Jack Lytle, who pitched through the middle part of the ball game in a 7-inning contest. So Jack picks up the win, his first on the season. Arrows will be back in action tomorrow, and they will be playing in their first game of the Fike Wood Bat Tournament. Their opponent is post 331 out of Omaha, Nebraska. Casey Wheeler will be there to bring you the play-by-play, beginning with pregame at about 1:20 tomorrow afternoon. Again, your final this evening, Leavenworth goes down to Ottawa 14-3. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Harvey Drake Field.
We thank you for listening to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Sutton's Jewelry, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and by Kansas State Bank, Kramer Pharmacy, Quality Structures, Arvest Bank. Also by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Croucher Abstract, Ottawa Chiropractic, and Goppert State Service Bank. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.